you're gonna go to jail, bro. Being a free man right now, like, appreciate the time you got right now, because, nigga, you're not finna be roaming the world like you thought you was going to be roaming the world. Like, and I'm pressing charges. I don't need no money, no child support, but I'm pressing charges, bro.
So it looks like Blueface just might be on his way to the pokey because he just got sentenced to 2 to 5 years for attempted murder. Blueface was arrested last year for shooting at a man, and now he is about to pay for his crimes, and Listen Chain is making it more than clear that she does not feel sorry for him because she is clowning him on the internet, saying that karma did his big one on Blueface. And if you all thought that this situation was bad, well, it just got downright messy.
Looking too good for Blueface, but it's looking good for Blueface. Blueface is sentenced to 2+ years in prison for grazing a man's hand during a shooting outside a Las Vegas strip club back in October 2022. Y'all remember that?
So it looks like Blueface just might be on his way to the pokey because he just got sentenced to 2 to 5 years for attempted murder. Blueface was arrested last year for shooting at a man, and now he is about to pay for his crimes, and Listen Chain is making it more than clear that she does not feel sorry for him because she is clowning him on the internet, saying that karma did his big one on Blueface. And if you all thought that this situation was bad, well, it just got downright messy.
They got Blueface out here, bruh. And Chrisean. They robbing them.
The fact that the cops weren't in police uniform as well as them, not identifying themselves or asking him to surrender, suggested that the case was very serious. I mean, they didn't even do the whole "you have the right to remain silent and shut up" type of thing Miranda writes right before the fake even jumped him at the time. We didn't even exactly know what was going on, and we thought it was just another messy situation between him and Gran, because let's be real, where are those two ever not be messy? But then TMZ broke this news that he had actually tried to shoot a man in a nightclub because of a bad joke that he took the wrong way. According to TMZ, Blueface and his crew were at Euphoric Gentlemen's Club in Vegas on October 8th, and the alleged victim supposedly made a joke about the rapper talking with some females in a cheap vehicle. Cops say the joke set off members of Blueface's crew, who allegedly hit the man multiple times. Legal documents say that the man then attempted to leave in his truck. The tow cops' Blueface's crew might have thought he was going for a gun, leading to Blueface allegedly firing shots at the man's truck as he fled. Y'all, why did this me start over a harmless joke about Blueface owning a cheap car, which seriously bruised his ego? You see, Blueface is no stranger to having a huge ego. That's often the reason behind his shenanigans. So because his pride took a little hit about his little whack car, he had his crew beat up the guy who made the joke. When the guy tried to make a run for it to escape, the Blueface and his crew chased after him. Desperate to get away from the chaos, the guy sprinted to his car, hoping to put some distance between them. And that's when things took a dark turn. According to one of Blueface's team members, they claimed to have seen the guy pull out a gun. In response, Blueface pulled a gun of his own and fired at the man. It's safe to say that what started as a simple joke ended up spiraling into a full-blown disaster. Luckily, the man managed to get away without any major injuries, but there were multiple bullet marks on his truck, and the man suffered what appeared to be a bullet graze wound on his left hand. So the man got hit, but luckily it wasn't a very serious injury, and that's why he was charged with attempted murder and not something more serious. But anyways, after he got jumped in Vegas, TMZ reported that his charges included felony attempted murder with the use of a D-fire armored tear gas, as well as an additional charge for discharging into a house-building vehicle or craft. His bail was set for $50,000, which Crane paid, and he was released the same day. Crane was with him at the time, and this was before things became very toxic for them. And she tweeted, "Oh, why they got to take you away from me?" And she also posted this video and captioned it, "Daddy, this was 3 hours before they took you from me."
You call me Big Papa.
Listen, not her going on and on like he done passed away or something. He was literally only gone for a couple of hours. But then this was back when she was still heavily obsessed with him. So I guess it kind of makes sense, but as all know, the situation between them has gotten worser and worser. between then and now because they've dragged each other for filth so many times on social media. He also posted a picture of their son's privates, and they're still stuck in that drama. So let's just say that and doesn't have any pity for him right now. Even though he just got sentenced for attempted murder charges, he finally went to court a couple of days ago to face the music of these charges, and the judge gave him a sentence of anywhere between 2 to 5 years. However, it's a suspended sentence, and what that means is that it serves as a legal arrangement in which a person who has been found guilty of a crime is not yet sentenced to prison. However, the accused will be ordered to serve the suspended sentence. See if he or she commits another crime during a specified period or breaks the judge's mandate. So what this means is that even though Blueface isn't going to prison now, there's still a very high chance that he might be going to prison if he doesn't stick to the rules and regulations that the judge laid down for him. And in this case, well, let's just say that the probability of Blueface managing to stick to the rules of 2 months is slim to none. According to court documents, the judge said hit can't be seen around anyone with the firearm. The judge stated the rapper is playing with his liberty if he surrounds himself with. He is also not allowed to attend any strip clubs in the downtown Las Vegas area. The judge then went on to say he can only be in those areas if he has work applications or any legitimate basis to be there. Not as a pastime. Blueface is prohibited from interacting with the victim of the or his family. He must stay away from drinking and smoking during the extent of his probation as well. Blueface also released a statement of his own via his lawyer, saying this morning Mr. Porter was sentenced to probation not to exceed 3 years, and he has the ability to earn a reduction to a gross misdemeanor charge upon successful completion of his probation. He is ultimately just looking forward to getting back to focusing on his music career and moving forward with his life. But the thing is, we all know Blueface and the probability that Blueface of all people is going to make age to stay away from trouble for even 6 months is slim to none. I mean, this is the same Blueface who gets in all kinds of fights, right? He literally shot a man for calling his car cheap, and now he risks going to prison if he's even spotted drinking alcohol. So let's just say that people don't exactly have high hopes for him in managing to stay out of trouble for a whole 3 years, and you'll want to know who's not losing sleep over the fact that Blueface might be potentially going to prison. And that's who, according to insiders, Shane isn't bothered in the least about her baby daddy going to jail because she thinks that he deserves that and more. He has put her through so much ever since she got pregnant and has weaponized their son to make her look bad, and she is sick and tired of the BS. It's not at all surprising to think that Shan would clown him for going to prison because it's only been a couple of days since she threatened to send him to prison herself for posting inappropriate pictures of her son. Blueface, you're going to go to jail, bro. Like, taking being a free man right now. Like, appreciate the time you got right now because you're not to be roaming the world like you thought you was going to be wrong in the world. Like, and when people doubted that she would go through with her plans to press charges, she went back on live to insist that she was already speaking to lawyers about pressing charges against Blueface. And I'm pressing charges. I need no money, no killed support, but I'm pressing charges, bro. So now that he just landed himself in some serious trouble, well, let's just say that she's not exactly shedding any tears for him tonight. But if anything, an insider claimed that she is still going to be pressing charges against him, and it's just waiting for her lawyers to finish the paperwork. Well, the streets have been talking, and fans don't exactly blame Shane for feeling the type of way, and they left comments saying if Blueface is going to prison, maybe Chase can detox herself of him. Silver lining: Blueface getting 2 to 5 years in prison for that shooting last year. CLOWNS might got hope if she gets therapy and not Blueface getting sentenced to prison time on Jaden's b-day. Chrisean is probably eating that as the F up right now. I know I would. But what do y'all think about this? Do you think Ran is going to take time to heal from whatever drama that she and Blueface have? Or do you think that she's going to keep causing even more drama? And do you think that Blueface is going to manage to stick to his probation rules, or is he bound for the pokey drop? Your thoughts in comments below, and then check out this next video.